So you are moving to Colorado Springs and you want to know the safest areas to move you and your family. Well, today we are going to be breaking down the top 5 safest areas in Colorado Springs according to a bunch of data. This is not my opinion. This is things we have researched from websites like leash.com. So as a realtor, I am not trying to steer you in any one direction, just trying to, provide you with as much information as possible to make your move extremely successful. All right, let's dive into it. Before we dive into it, I did just want to remind you guys that everybody here at Explore Colorado Springs is a licensed realtor. So as much fun as we have making these videos for you guys, what we really love doing is helping you find your next home. So if you are thinking about a move out to Colorado Springs, please don't hesitate to reach out. We get calls, text messages, emails from you guys every day, and we love hearing from you. It's going to be me, Kyle, Sam, Chris, Maddie. We're the ones answering all those calls and texts. So if you are considering that move, definitely reach out. We love helping our out-of-state people. Shout out my Texas people who have been tuning in. I love helping you guys. I did that move myself just, about 3 years ago now, and it's been great. So I love helping my fellow Texans. But it doesn't matter where you're from, as long as you're coming to Colorado Springs. All right, without further ado, we are going to be talking about the top 5 safest areas in Colorado Springs in no particular order, based on lots of research. Again, I'm not trying to steer you guys in any direction. Just want to make sure that you are armed with all the information you can to make this transition super successful for you guys. So, without further ado, the number 1 safest area, again in no particular order, is going to be Briargate. Now, this really came as no surprise. Briargate is known for being a family-friendly place. So let's hop into Google Maps here so I can point it out to you guys. All right, this road right here, Woodman, this is really the start of Briargate. It goes all the way up here to good old Interquest. Check that out. We got In-N-Out Burger here now, y'all. Briargate is going to be a heavily residential area. A lot of homes built in the 80s and 90s, some in the 2000s as well. Classic homes actually developed most of this area. There are some really unique neighborhoods in here, Pine Creek being one of them. Great spot. All these homes are in District 20. There is the Classical Academy. So if you are expecting a kid and you're in Colorado Springs, or maybe you're thinking about moving out here, raising your kid in the mountains, Classical Academy is great. Charter school here in Colorado Springs. But we did have another video talking about this in the past in a little bit more detail. If you are wanting to send your kid to the Classical Academy, I recommend getting them on that wait list basically right after they're born. There is a pretty extensive wait list for that school. But yeah, so Union Boulevard is one of the primary thoroughfares here through Briargate. You do have lots of good shopping, some good grocery stores. That's what I'm all about. I love buying my groceries. There is a Whole Foods, there's a Sprouts, there's Trader Joe's not too far away, right down here. Right down, I pointed it here, God. Trader Joe's, you've got a huge REI there as well. There's the Chapel Hills Mall for any of those who still enjoy going to a mall. I actually still enjoy it. It's a little nostalgic for me. That was kind of my, stomping grounds as a kid. The Promenade shops is going to be some of your higher end stores. For instance, there's a Lululemon up there. This is the only shopping center that has an Apple store here in Colorado Springs. So something to consider if you're an Apple nut like myself. But overall, great family-friendly area. Not as much in the way of hiking in this community in the true traditional sense of, going off paved trails. You've got John Venezuela Park. You've got Ramparts, which is, they're a lot of paved trails. I've got a very dear friend who goes there pretty much every day to play with his dog. There are some trails, but it's not really like what I would consider hiking. Maybe I'm a purist. I don't know. Don't judge me. But overall, great area, extremely safe, good spot to raise the kids, very family friendly, and you've got pretty much everything you could possibly need just a short drive away. There is a Super Target over here. I'm going to get into that more later, but yeah, great Super Target. Not all the Targets in Colorado Springs are Super Targets. I don't have one next to me, so that'd be nice. But yeah, that is Briargate. District 20, you're gonna find homes from, if you're looking at townhomes, you can find them in the mid fours, all the way up to, sevens, eights. So pretty much everything you could possibly think of. There's something for you there. All right, number 2. It's gonna be northeast Colorado Springs. Now, if I were to zoom out on this map, which I'm going to do, I would call this Central Colorado Springs, right? Because just looking at it, it's kind of smack in the middle, but it's Northeast Colorado Springs. So it does kind of start, it butts right up against Briargate, starts here off Woodman, goes down here to Austin Bluffs, and Austin Bluffs comes all the way around, goes over to the west side of the highway. We'll get into that a little bit more later, but there is some good hiking within this community. You got Pulpit Rock Park, which is arguably the best view of Pikes Peak and the city all in one. It's you can see the whole dang thing. It's pretty incredible. I used to work right in this area, and I would just go over here for lunch. If you're not up for hiking, and it's not a super difficult hike, mind you, it's a pretty short little hike to get to the top. So if you're not acclimated to the altitude yet, this is a very, friendly area to go. You can park over here, little parking spot right there. There also is another entrance back here. So if you're not really wanting to hike, you just want to go check out the views, I would recommend coming back here off of Spurwood. It's in a cul-de-sac. So, be mindful, be respectful of the neighbors there, but there is a trailhead there as well. So definitely a good spot to check out. Lost Island, if you've got kids, this is a fantastic place to take the kids. Obviously there's mini golf. I think there's a batting cage over there too, but the main highlight is they've got an obstacle course in the back. So kind of think about a safer version of American Ninja Warrior. It's pretty fun. I'm 28 years old. I've done it and I had a fantastic time. There's good old Sprouts. Spot right there. But yeah, you've got a lot of, big box stores. You've got the Hobby Lobby. There's Sam's Club right there. Whole Foods, not too far away. But you've got pretty much everything you could think of. It is a very family-friendly place. This is mostly going to be District 11. If you tune into our video talking more in depth about schools, there is another school here called the Village School. Village School? I don't know. Go watch the video. But a lot of great schools within this area. District 11 is the largest school district here in Colorado Springs, so it covers a good bit of the territory here. But yeah, that is Northeast Colorado Springs. If you are interested in learning more about it, definitely don't hesitate to reach out. Would love to take you on a little tour. All right, let's hop to the next one. All right, the next one you've definitely heard us talk about before. We have a whole video going over it. It's gonna be good old Rock Rimmon. Rock Rimmon, the north border of Rock Rimmon is Woodman, goes all the way around, and then it starts down here along Garden of the Gods Road. Down here along Garden of the Gods, you're going to have a lot of your restaurants, your grocery stores, things, the essentials, right? But this is a heavily residential area. Not a whole lot of local dives here. There's a good little brewery there. Of course, you got Josh and John's, the best ice cream of all time, just right in your neighborhood. The real anchor of this neighborhood is going to be Ute Valley open space. A lot of fantastic trails, great rock formations. One thing to note, if you are thinking about moving up here, is you do have the Air Force Academy up here. So it is pretty cool. You get to see Black Hawks and gliders flying over, but sometimes it can cause a little bit of air noise. It's not super common, but it's something to consider. I've had clients that just didn't really want to be around any road noise. Air noise? Yeah, air traffic noise. There is a Costco just a short drive away. You got Trader Joe's right over here on the other side. This is going to be District 20 and District 11. So great school districts. You are just a close hop over to 25, and not too far from downtown either. It's maybe a 10-minute drive, 15 minutes if there's a little bit of traffic. But a great area. This is, pretty much all of our favorite neighborhoods here. Everybody on the team's favorite neighborhood, except for probably Chris. I mean, he lives out in Black Forest. Can't complain about Black Forest too much. It's pretty nice out there. The Pie Bar, I don't know if I've been here several times. I don't know why that's popping up. It's not a very big restaurant, but really great spot. And then another notable hiking area is Blodgett Open Space. It's one of the more challenging hikes. If you were to hike to the top of Blodgett Peak, definitely one of the more challenging hikes here in Colorado Springs. Yeah, that is Rockrimmon. You can pretty much find homes all over the spectrum here. You can find little townhomes and condos and stuff from mid-4s all the way up to $1 million plus homes. Keller Williams, the brokerage that I work for, does have a partnership with a builder out here that they are building some awesome townhomes. They've actually got a unit that has an ADU. It's got a separate apartment. So if you were looking for, say, a mother-in-law suite, or just a potential rental opportunity, give us a shout. We'd love to put you in touch with the right people, take you over there to go see it, send you more information, answer some questions at the very minimum. It's a fantastic product that they're building over there. So shout out Local Homes. All right, on to the next one. East Colorado Springs. I'm going to go so far as to call this Banning Lewis. Banning Lewis, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more here. The parks. There we go. That's the view I wanted. Banning Lewis is a newer master planned community here in Colorado Springs. Several different home builders out there. You got Oakwood, you got Classic, you've got several more. So if you are interested, love to send you some more information. You are pretty far out here, out east. So it's a little bit further drive to get into town, to get to the mountains. Not a whole lot of open space. There's no open spaces out here. You're mostly going to have, little city parks, right? So if you got the kids, this is a fantastic area, very family friendly. There's a park pretty much within walking distance of any home in the community. You're going to find homes from mid-5s up to 7s. So pretty good price point, newer homes. A lot of people are a big fan of that. This is mostly going to be District 49. You do have a couple schools within the community. Overall, very, very family-friendly place. If you are looking for some more action, probably not the place for you. You're a little bit further out. This is really like the burbs. And I grew up in the suburbs, so no hate. But yeah, you're kind of out here a little bit. So it's going to take a little bit more to get into town, to get to where all the action is. But overall, great place, good place to raise a family. The schools out here are pretty good. I shouldn't say pretty good. They are really good schools. Sam actually grew up right around here, a little bit further east in Falcon. But this actually used to be a ranch, hence Banning Lewis Ranch. So it's pretty new development. But again, we do have another video going over Banning Lewis Ranch in more detail. Please don't judge me. The video is a little cringy. It's a little cringy. But there's still some good information in there. So go check that out. Shoot us a comment. Tell me I'm really cringy. It's all good. But that is Banning Lewis, East Colorado Springs. All right. Number 5, the last one, the gem, not really the gem, it's a great area, but it's going to be Powers Corridor. So it starts up here along Woodman and it goes all the way down. Cimarron Hills is kind of another sub area within that, but I would say that Powers really goes all the way down to good old Platte. If you've listened to Kyle talk about this road, it's his favorite road in all of Colorado Springs. But really great area. You are going to have homes in District 20, District 49, and District 11. And it's a very good price point. You're going to see homes from the mid-4s all the way up to mid-5s, bumping up against the 6s. There's a huge shopping center right in here. You've got Target. There's your Cinemark. There's a Dick's Sporting Goods. Good old In-N-Out Burger. A lot of bigger box stores, but this is a fantastic shopping center. There's a Target over here. There's a super Target. I will drive from Old Colorado City to go to this particular Target because The one over in Southgate by the Broadmoor is not a super Target, and it's very sub-super. So I'll go to this Target. But yeah, really great area, very family friendly. Again, District 49, District 12, or sorry, District 20, District 11. So you've got schools kind of all over the spectrum here. Great price point, good family area, and that is Powers. All right, and if you want more information about these and other surrounding areas, we do have a handy dandy little relocation guide that you can find in the comments below. Definitely give that a read, download it. Let us know if you have any questions on it. If you are considering a move out here, we love helping our out-of-state people get acclimated to Colorado Springs. I did the move myself. Kyle did that move. Chris did that move way back in the day. He's old. But we've got the tools to help your move be as successful as possible. So that's all I've got for you guys today. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We love talking with you guys. If you're from Texas and you're thinking about it, give me a shout. I love helping my fellow Texans. I've got a couple of Texans I'm helping move out here from the Woodlands. I've got some more coming from the Houston area soon. I just love helping my Texans. I don't discriminate. I don't only help Texans, but I like my Texans because I did that move myself. So if you are thinking about it, definitely give us a shout. We'd love to help you out, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.